As I've said in an earlier, or maybe I haven't introduced you yet, that my boys, when they were starting to get really serious about basketball, were looking for a private coach. And they asked for that for their Christmas present. And specifically, Xavier asked me for a private coach. And then Micah also asked if he could join in. And I found the wonderful human named Coach Amber. And she would be with them throughout middle school and high school as their coach, the private sessions and the group sessions with them. And she taught them so much. But while I sat in those lessons and in those sessions with her, I learned so much. It's part of the reasons I named a series. I was writing Theology from the Bleachers. I just got to watch and learn so much from how she was teaching them to play the game. And meanwhile, I was getting life lessons. And one of the biggest lessons I've learned from her and my boys was when they had the ball and they were dribbling and working on ball handling skills. She says one of the greatest defenses that they could have, or one of the ways they can make it hard for defense to stay on them, was a change of speed. She's like, it's staying at the same speed makes it easier for them to catch you, makes it easier for them to predict your moves. But it was absolutely how my sons learned to go from really fast to slowing it down, to going back to really fast again, or mid speed. And they were learning how to move in different speeds and handling the ball and then taking it to the hoop. And I watched how hard it was for them to kind of go against natural inclination, to stay at the same speed of whatever you're doing and learn to kind of give and take and move within different degrees of speed. And I thought about life and how many times we're going at one speed and we've been going at it and it's almost habitual or becomes part of how we're moving through life or through a circumstance. And sometimes the best things for us is to change of speed. It is to slow down if we've been moving too fast. Sometimes the best way to keep off some of the forces that are at us is if we're moving slower, speed up, and then maybe slow down again, and find different speeds to life. There's more than one way to move. And sometimes I think I get so just connected to the one speed I've been going for so long that it takes a great amount of patience and almost practice to change up your speed. It also gives you time. I noticed the boys would get time to change direction if they had to slow it down, or they would give themselves in bursts of speed. It would trick up the defense that was on them because they were going at one speed and then had to change it up. It is my hope and prayer that we learn in life to change our speed. We don't always have to be going so fast. We just don't. We can slow down. We can stay in place for a little bit and still keep moving. And that we learn what speeds of this moment are required of us. May we learn to change the speed.